These are the steps that would guide you where you want to buy a property in Nigeria. It is a beautiful desire to own an exquisite home or invest in a property with the potential to double its value as return on investment within a short period of time after purchase. Hello, my name is Uchenna Ejekam, and I am your reliable real estate or property consultant in Awka and Enugu, Nigeria. Welcome back to my channel. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button so that you will always get a new information, updates of new property listing or prices and the general landscapes of these areas when I share them. And don't forget to like, share this information to those who may need them. I would equally want you to leave a comment or your question on the comment box so that I will be able to react to them. I would like to actually react to them. Okay, let's get to the business proper. Today, I would like to share with you 5 important steps that you must follow when you want to buy a property. These are the steps that would guide you when you want to buy a property in Nigeria. Remember, each of these steps is very, very important, as your satisfaction in one step will be able to take you to another step. I advise that you watch till the very end because you're going to learn a lot, even from the last step. A lot of Nigerians neglect this, but this could save you from problems. Step number 1, use a professional realtor or real estate consultant. Yes, you had me right. Use a professional, especially when you are not buying in your village, when you are buying in a city where you hardly know the character or the owners, the real owners of the property. It's very, very important that you use a professional. You may not rely 100% on your relative or your relatives, though they are very, very important and there's a role they have to play when it comes to all this. But make sure that you use a professional realtor or a professional. Now, why do you need a professional? Number 1, information or knowledge. Knowledge, they say, is power. A professional real estate broker has the information that will guide you in making your decisions right, as well as information that will save you from making a grave mistake. A professional real estate consultant or broker knows the development trends or patterns in the city. As such information will guide you on the best part or location of the city that will guarantee you high return on your investment, putting into consideration your budget and your financial strength. 2, a professional realtor or real estate consultant is most likely going to have information on estates, layouts, or properties that have some kind of encumbrances, no matter how good or attractive they may seem to appear. So they can leak this insider secret to you. Of course, this secret again can save you millions of naira. Nobody really wants to hear stories after you've spent millions of naira acquiring a property. Thirdly, a professional real estate consultant or real estate broker has a name or brand to build and protect, and that is very, very key. So he considers first the value he is giving to his clients before any other financial gain. Unlike other, in quotes, street agents whose main purpose is just in the commission, that financial gain that they're going to get, without caring much about the value that they are giving to their clients. Great number of them don't even care about the genuineness of the property or the papers, that's the title documents of the property that they are pushing to their clients. So these are the areas where I come into to make sure that all your steps in acquiring your property, whether land or housing property, are in the right direction. Okay, step number 2, visit the location. That is physical inspection. Make sure you visit the location. Again, why do you need to visit the location? That's the site. Of course, in some places, there could be hills, valleys, or it could be a watery terrain. It could be a noisy environment. Some people will tell you, I want an area that is very calm, that is very, very cool. An area that I can raise a family. Some other clients also, when looking for a property, have also told me that they wouldn't want a place where there is this, kind of noise from airplane, aircrafts taking off and landing. There is a particular area, you could live, and each time an airplane takes off or lands, the type of noise that they produce, it's, so some people may not, always want such location. Some other people may also not want a place that is very, very close to probably a rail line because of the noise by a moving train. So there are so many reasons why you should take it as something important to visit your site, the place where you intend to have your property. Have a kind of physical inspection of that particular area. So you need to satisfy yourself with the condition of the terrain, with the condition of the area. Some people would actually tell you, I want to live in a hilly environment, like in the city of Enugu. Some parts, especially these new developing areas, you have some areas that are hilly, and some people will tell you, oh, I would even like to live in such areas. So it's all about what you are able to accommodate or what you are able to do with these areas. So it's up to you, but you should be able to know the general condition of the area or the location that you are trying to acquire your property. You equally need to know the communities that are in the neighborhood of your property. There are, properties that are located in a very rich neighborhood, and such properties always come with a premium amount, with a high price. There are some other properties that are located in a place where everybody else can live. So you need to have an idea of the communities around your property. You equally need to know the distance between your property and the city center. How close or how far is your property to and through the city center? Does it have an accessible road now? Are there plans to create accessible road or good road network in that location? All these are reasons why you should, make it an important duty, to have a physical inspection of the site of your property. That's your proposed property. Now, the challenge would seem to be, what if I'm not around? What if I stay outside the shores of this country? What happens? How do I visit the location of my property? How do I go on an inspection? Some people choose to send their relatives to go and verify. But one advice I am giving here is, when you are sending your relatives or any of your relatives to go and verify or to go and physically inspect, the property, make sure that you tell them in clear terms the purpose for which they are going. Those terms generally would be to go and know if this particular area is really a livable area. If this property is exactly what my real estate consultant or the realtor tells me it is. Go and verify if this property is actually in existence. How far or how close is it from the city center, especially if the property is not at the center of the city. Of course, according to the location of the property, they have different prices. Remember, your real estate consultant should be able to give you a very, very clear and true information, true picture of such property. So these relatives or that relative is going to confirm what the real estate consultant has already told him. So when you might have visited the location, you might have had a physical inspection of the property, and you have satisfied yourself with what you see, you like what you have seen. Then you move to step number 3. What is step number 3? Request for the title documents of the property. Now, one thing I always tell my clients is to make sure that the title document is a good title document. That's what is important, that the property has a good title. This takes us to step number 4, which is go for a search. When you have received this title document, I strongly advise that you give it to a real estate expert and a legal person, most likely a lawyer, to go and do a search before money is committed. In my next video, I'm going to show you how you do a search when you want to buy a property. Again, don't commit your money if you have not done a search on the property. Unless you are buying a land or a property from your village where you fully know the owners, you know the family, you know the person very well. The community also, they know the rightful owner or the rightful owners of such property. But provided it's in the city or in an area where you don't have full information of individuals or people who are title owners to that property, you need to do a search. And when you must have done your search and everything concerning the property appears to be good, appears to be smooth, no issue, that's the only time that you make your payment. Having made your payment, the documents have been prepared and everything is set. The title transferred, then you move to the final step. Take possession. To so many clients, to so many people, this is the least important and the most neglected part of the whole process, but yet it is the essence of the whole journey into owning a property. Because of the kind of society that we are living, that's why this particular step is very, very important. Take physical possession of the property that you've spent your millions of money, that you've spent a great amount of money procuring. This is very important when you notice that the property you are buying is an empty land without any fence and there is no structure on it. Start putting a fence around it, a perimeter fence around it. And some people also, if they have the money, they go the extra mile of also getting it, that is putting a gate. A lot of people have this challenge. After buying a property, they just leave it, they go to sleep, maybe leave it for 2 or 3 years or 4 years, even 5 years. After which they go back. But because of the world we are living in, stories here and there, stories have developed. And most of the times, it's very, very, very sad to hear. That's why I am advocating for this important step, which seems to be the last step, taking physical possession of your property. And I tell you, if you follow these all important steps, you are going to enjoy your property. Okay, I think to some extent I have been able to provide some valuable guides on the important steps that you need to take while procuring or while acquiring your property. Again, please, if you have a comment, leave your comment in the comment box, as I would like to read them. If you also have a question, you can also leave your question in that comment section. I will also want to attend to them. You can also reach me on my number that is displayed on the screen, 070-3868-2489. The number is also WhatsApp enabled, so you can also reach me on WhatsApp on the same number. Also, subscribe, like, and share this message to whoever that may need it. Till I come your way next time, I am Uchenna Echekam, your reliable real estate consultant and realtor. If you need any property or you want to make inquiries about properties in Awka, Anambra State, or Enugu, Nigeria, please don't hesitate to call me again on my number that is displayed on the screen, 070-3868-2489, and let us discuss. Enjoy a wonderful day, and bye for now.